Sir, excuse me, pardon me, sir. Sir, excuse me. Nothing was done for me. Alright, Drake, I'm sorry, Mr. Drake. Holy shit, it's hot as fuck up in here. Hot as balls, bro. Not the good kind. Well, what's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Shout out to everyone that's been showing love on the last two videos. I appreciate you guys. Today's video, we are gonna discuss the price of financing BMW S1000RR. I'm gonna give you guys all the real numbers pertaining to my situation. If you guys didn't know, I'm 26. I've been riding motorcycles for a little bit over a year now. No prior experience. I never did anything, you know. I knew about them. I always wanted to ride them. I have pictures of me back from like 2013, 2014 on my older brother's bikes, just sitting on it and shit. So yeah, I've been wanting to ride for a really long time, but just last year I made the move. Right now we are actually heading to the DMV because I'm gonna see if I can actually do my written test for the motorcycle license.
Then turn left onto Glacier Bay Street.
Because so I haven't taken it. This is off topic, but I haven't taken it because the issue was that I have a Class A as well as a Class C, right? So I guess the law had changed not that long ago that basically if you wanted to add let's say another license, another type of license, so like a Class B or a Class C, a Class
turn
A,
right onto Moores Creek Drive.
Basically you had to retake every test of each license that you wanted to have. So let's say, for example, right now how I'm going in for the motorcycle license, I would have to retake my Class A and my Class C to get like recertified for those licenses. So that is a big reason on why I hadn't gone in. And today I was speaking to my group chat of local riders, and they were telling me that just last year they did it, and I guess the law had just changed again, and you didn't have to do that anymore. So I'm heading over right now. Literally, I found this out this morning and I was like, fuck it, I'm going in today, and I'm gonna attempt see if I can get my permit basically, and then later on take my driving test and hopefully get my license, you know. So I ride very safe. Like I won't, how can I put it? Like, I don't know how to explain. I do ride safe. There's times where, you know, there's a little bit of shenanigans and stuff like that. But I do tend to like not try to break the law 24/7. So yeah. So with that being said, I'm very precautious when I ride. Even when I drive, that's just the way I am. Like I'm always watching out for other drivers, even if they don't have a turn signal on or anything. You can kind of tell when they want to merge, you know, so you keep your eye out for that shit. But that's just the way I am personally in driving and riding. So fucking hopefully we can get this shit. Hopefully we can get this today. But today we're going to be talking about financing
at the next stop sign,
and owning a BMW S1000RR. So step one, there's a lot of shit you gotta do before getting an S1000RR, like getting insurance. The dealership, and I went directly through the BMW North, I believe that's the bank. So I was able to get the special financing that BMW offers. I didn't go through another company or my own bank, for example, because sometimes with the actual company or the brand, you can sometimes get a better deal. So in my opinion, they were really giving a good offer. So if you guys didn't know, I just wanted a 1000cc bike. I wanted a liter bike, right? So I really like the Kawasaki's as well, but their offers were just bad, and I was like, I'm not gonna pay 5% interest on a bike. And that was like, I think that was the best at the time. It was like 4.5, 4.9. That just wasn't it for me. BMW, on the other hand, I love the way the Beamer looks. If you've watched How to Train Your Dragon, it just reminds me of Night Fury of Toothless.
At the light,
And that's like literally
onto
one of
Ash
my
Road.
favorite movies. Like, I can rewatch it all the time. So like, when I saw it, I was like, that's it for me. But BMW had the offer of basically, if you did the Easy Ride financing and you qualified, you got 0% interest rate. Now with Easy Ride, you don't do the whole amount of your finance amount. So for example, let's say I did it for 4 years, I believe. So for 4 years, I pay let's say about $6,000. That's what my payment is. And then at the end of the Easy Ride financing, that balloon amount is $10,000. So I can either pay it up front or turn the bike in and get another one, basically. But if you're like me, and well, it depends on what you want to do, you know. But if you're like me, in my situation, I did that because I'm paying no interest on the bike at all whatsoever. On my good months when work is really, really going, I plan on giving $500, $1,000 every other month, or like every month, you know. So like, for example, right now that my job just slowed down, I'm only doing the minimum, which my minimum payment is $120, about 120, 130 bucks, which I will show you guys the screenshot of. I gotta hold the fucking camera. Oh my god, $1,000 camera falling. Oh my god, hell no. So okay, so fucking yeah, so that was the best decision that I can make financially, because like I said, right now that my work slowed down, 120, 130 bucks is nothing. It's nothing. I can make that shit with my eyes closed, you know. So fucking, it's no big deal for me. Now, when I have good months, like I said, I plan on getting $500, $1,000. I'm only financing $16,000 because I did have a trade. Oh my god. I knew that shit was gonna happen, you guys. I knew that shit was gonna fucking happen. Let me make you guys wide again. So yeah. So in my financial perspective, that's why I chose to do that. Holy shit, what happened here? What the heck? It's like the trash truck and there's like 3 or 4 cops on him.
Go past this light. Then at the next one.
So yeah,
turn
so
left.
in my perspective, that is why I chose to do that. I don't know why you guys can see kind of like blue right there. Do you guys see that shit? I don't know what it is. So that's why I chose to do that. I'm trying to put you guys somewhere where you guys won't eat shit. But yeah, that's why I chose to do that, because 120, 130 bucks, fucking piece of cake. Now depending on how much you finance, let's say you got the price out the door because you had no training and it's like 26, right? I'm pretty sure your payment would be like $300, $400, or close to around there, let's say. And it also depends on your credit. So if you guys didn't know, like I said, I'm 26. My credit is in the 700s, like around there.
At the light.
From
Turn
low
left onto
700s
Shore
to
Club.
high
Then
700s,
turn right
depending
into the parking lot.
on what they pull. Like there's FICO, there's TransUnion, there's Equifax, there's different kinds of credit, if you guys didn't know that, which I would hope you would know that, but you never know. So so that all, you have to take all of that into consideration. Also, I had been talking about getting this bike for a while now, and I wasn't planning on making the move, but one day I was just like, you know what, fuck it, if it's meant to be, it'll be, and if it's not, then you know, then I'll get it some other time. And basically, if you guys didn't know, I am on my second home. I just bought my second home this past October. I got the bike in January, so I bought my home in October, and literally the same day I got the keys to my house, I went and I bought my brand new GMC. This one is also brand new. I'm also financing. I had to put a down payment on it.
Turn right into the parking lot.
Oh shit, I'm almost here. I didn't know that I had a DMV this close to my house. It was only like 8 minutes. So yeah. So I had those two big purchases on my credit. So I really didn't think when I applied for the loan that I was going to qualify. If I didn't qualify, there was a 0% chance that I was going to go for the bike, because I'm very big like on interest and all that shit. So like I'm not paying 5-8% on something. I'm really not. Fucking even with my credit cards, what I tend to do with my credit cards is I apply for the 0% APR ones. Once that year is over, I apply for another 0% APR one, and then I stopped using that credit card because I don't want to fucking pay interest on it. So yeah, that's basically how I do my shit. Everyone's a little bit different. But I really didn't think I was going to be approved because it was two big purchases. Like my house was a huge purchase. My truck is a huge purchase as well. It's almost $100,000 truck. So yeah. So I really didn't think I was going to get approved. And when I did, I was like, you know, maybe it's a sign. Fuck it. It is what it is. You know, you only live once. Money comes and goes. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to do it. But if you guys didn't know, my last bike, my Ducati, I did buy that straight out. So like I didn't finance it. I didn't need to get insurance on it if I didn't want to. Because I owned the bike. Like the dealership had nothing to do with it. So usually when you buy a car and you're financing it, what happens? The finance company wants you to have insurance on it in case you total the car. Someone's gonna pay that loan, right? So same shit with financing a bike. If you total the bike or something happens, that finance company is always gonna want you to have insurance. I know some people who don't. I mean, you can do that. That's up to you. But just depending on, you know, it is what it is. You do what you want to do. I'm not telling you to do something you don't want to do. I'm not telling you to consider it, but you know, you do what you want to do. But yeah, so in case you didn't know, since I financed, before I even got the bike, I had to put insurance on it. So I had to call Progressive, which was my insurer at the time. I called Progressive and I was like, hey, this is going to be my new bike. I'm getting rid of the Ducati. Can we switch over my policy to that one? That's how I got it. If I didn't have that insurance, I could not pick up the bike. I could not purchase it. So that's one big thing. So just remember that in case you don't have a bike yet, with BMW, it's a little bit different. Every dealership is a little bit different, just like with a car. With a car, usually you go in to buy it. If you have insurance on another car, they're going to be okay with you taking the car. You don't need to have the insurance right away. You put it on in a week or two, whatever, you're fine. But with BMW, if you didn't have the insurance, you couldn't get the bike. At least with that bank I had and that dealership that I went to. So yeah, I'll be right back. Let me see if I can go do this written test. So catch you guys in a little bit. Oh shit, you guys. So we are shit out of luck. I'm a little sad now. Fucking, I came in here all high, but the line was pretty long, so I didn't get to the person who helps you out until 4:30. And she was like, we're at a 30-minute wait right now for test, and we close at 5. So like the latest you can come in here is 4 to take the test. So I fucked up because I stayed chit-chatting with you guys for a little bit longer than I expected it. So fuck it, you know, it is what it is, but we're gonna get this fucking test. I've been doing all the practice exams online, and I got like one wrong, like 1 or 2 wrong. And honestly, most of the time what I've noticed is they're really on point. Like I've taken a lot of them, and then when I come into the DMV and take the written test, I'm like, bro, this is the exact same shit. And like I have like a photographic memory, so I usually pass. Like I'm usually cool. Well, anyways, okay, back to the topic. Financing a BMW S1000RR. So let me show you guys all the real numbers. It's gonna be on the screen as well, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this right here. So basically the MSRP for the motorcycle that I chose was $25,100. So with taxes, that would have been a little bit over 27, probably closer to 28, right? Because you get the California sales tax, which is another $2,000, then the DMV document fee, which is $85, and the DMV registration fee, which is $353, then the tire recycle fee, which is like $4 basically, the electronic processing fee from the DMV as well, which is another $33, and the handling fee, which is another $695. So I'm not gonna add that up, but it should have been easily over $28,000, because 2,000 plus 300 is basically 2.4, because the numbers are like 28 and 53, and then 695 is like $700. So it should have been over $28,000. Okay, so then I got a discount from the dealership, which was 1,300 basically, and then I got them for my trade-in value to give me a little bit over 10 grand, which is 10.2. Then once I got to the dealership, they did notice like I had dropped it and clipped my brake lever and my clutch lever, so they needed to replace that. So they told me like, hey, we can only give you, I think it was 9.9, but it still wasn't bad, and it was still more than any other dealership had offered me. So I was like, fuck it, you know. And then they also gave me a military appreciation discount, which was another $500. So my total balance came out to 16.3. That's how much I was gonna owe, right? But since they did take off a little bit off my my trade-in value, I think it came out to 16.4 or 16.5. Like that was the real number at the end. So it shows right here, 48 months is 4 years. Payment should have been around $125, and then my balloon amount that I owe at the end of the contract is gonna be 10 grand. Now, you have no penalties if you decide to pay it off sooner. So let's say I decide to pay it off in a year, or pay the total amount right now, I can, and they can't penalize me for that. My monthly payment is $131 with 44 cents. Pretty sure you can see that right there. I don't think you guys have any info about me. So let me just make sure. Yeah, so like I said, I gave a payment like the week my account was up, and then I gave another payment right now already, like a week ago, which usually like your first month you don't do a payment, but I still decided to do it because at the time I had money and work was great. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna give an extra payment because why not, you know. So I could pay it off sooner. And like I said, like my good months, I plan on paying more, and on my bad months I'm gonna pay the minimum. So yeah. And also, since I don't have a license yet, keyword is yet, because we're gonna fucking get it. I'm telling y'all right now, we're gonna get that fucking license. So since I don't have a license just yet, my insurance is still pretty high. You know, I've been driving for a little bit, close to 10 years now, I would want to say. I'm 26, I got my, like 9 years already. I've been driving, like I said, I also have my Class A. No accidents, thankfully. Like there was one a couple years ago, but other than that, I haven't really been in any accidents, or any that were my fault. And thankfully I've gotten pretty lucky with speeding tickets. Recently I've been more on the chill side. When I was a kid, you know, I was something else. But yeah, so that's the truth behind owning it. My insurance right now, I'm looking at quotes from Allstate. I haven't put the insurance back on, so I haven't had the bike for almost a month now. I had it for like a week, and then boom, I dropped it off, and I haven't seen it since. So fucking yeah, so I haven't had the bike for a month. My insurance, I think, just expired like a week or two ago. So I'm looking at different insurance quotes right now from different companies. Oh my god, oh, that shit hurt me. Oh my god, I hope my camera's okay. But yeah, I'm looking at different companies and different quotes right now. For my insurance right now, the best quote that I found is actually a company that lets me pay monthly. So with Progressive, you have to pay for the full year, which is fucking whack, bro. I'm 26, and there's kids who are 20 with an S1000RR, the same one as mine, and they're paying the same fucking amount of insurance I am. And I'm like, bro, what in the... Like, that shit ain't... What the hell? Oh, so this is the accident I was trying to tell you guys about earlier. Or I don't know what happened. This is a trash guy. Then there's like... Oh, shit, actually. I see where the accident is at. It's by the train tracks. A van went all the fucking way in there. Holy shit. So, right, there's kids who are 2021 with the same bike and paying more or less close to what I'm paying in insurance, which sucks. I thought it would be a little bit cheaper. It's not. Hopefully, my buddies told me once I get my license, it'll be a lot more cheaper. A lot cheaper. They told me it's gonna be a lot cheaper once I get my license, but you know, hopefully we can either get it tomorrow or Friday. I'm hoping, because I might ask for Friday off. It's actually my wife's birthday, and it's also our 5-year anniversary of being married. So I'm thinking about taking it off and just letting my boss know last minute. But yeah, so fucking yeah. So hopefully once I get my license or my permit, whatever it might be, fucking my insurance does go down, and I will inform you guys if that does happen. But as of right now, the best quote I've looked at that I can pay monthly is, I think, $190, which is full coverage, clearly, because fucking since I'm financing it, you know, you need fucking full coverage. You can't get just liability, which I'm pretty sure you can. I have buddies, like I said, they run that shit. Like, they won't get insurance until the DMV starts hitting them up, and then they get full coverage for like a month or two, and then they go down to liability, and they wait until fucking they get hit up again. So that's what some of my homies do, you know. Like I said, to each their own. If that's what you want to do, by all means. I'm kind of scared of doing that, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. But right now, like I said, I haven't put insurance on it because I don't have it. So I'm like, fuck it, once I go pick it up, then I'll pay for the insurance. So far I haven't gotten a letter, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's the truth behind owning a BMW. And obviously in parts and services, it's still gonna be expensive. I know the first service is gonna run me about $300 to $400, which is what the Ducati ran me as well. I did get military discount, so hopefully I can get that again. We will see. Thankfully though, the only good thing about having the BMW is that I feel like there's a little bit more parts for it, and I can modify it just a little bit more. Unlike the Ducati, there was only so much I could do. But yeah, so we got the exhaust. I see my wife walking. She's walking my kiddos. Look, she's right there. I don't know if you guys can see her in the little camera. She's right there. What do you call it? Yeah, so yeah, I could do a little bit more with this one, which is exciting because that's kind of what I've been wanting to do. But yeah, so if you guys were wondering what the cost of ownership or how much it is to finance it, now you guys know. And they do have traditional financing as well, which you can do for 6 or 7 years, or 5, 6 or 7 years, something like that. Which the interest is 1.9 for certain terms. Also, PS, the only reason why I was able to qualify for those terms as well is because instead of purchasing a brand new 2024, I did a brand new 2023, which for me it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't a deal breaker as well, just cause it didn't change that much. So there's no more, like, there's no extra horsepower, nothing too crazy, you know. I think the main thing that has changed is that now it has an SOS button, kind of like OnStar, how GMC does it, or Toyota, you know, they all have those. Damn, dude, why you driving like that? Hauling ass with a fat ass trailer. Oh fuck, I really don't want to park right here, but I think I'm gonna do it anyways. the only thing that sucks about my truck is that I have a fucking long bed, bro. And to park this bitch in like little ass spots fucking sucks. I'm just gonna leave it kind of like that because fuck it. It's my driveway anyways, or my parkway anyways. I parked like shit though. I'm hella out. But I'm probably gonna go back out right now with my wife. I told her she's been craving yogurt land, and like I said, it's her birthday, so I'll probably take her. Okay, yeah, we're good. But yeah, so like I said, I did go for the 2023 instead of the 2024, which they offered those special financing rates for. Now the 2024, I believe it's a little bit different. I don't know what the interest rates are on those because like I said, I didn't get that bike. So if you don't care about the interest rates and you rather have the 2024, then by all means, it's just up to you. Like for example, with this truck, same thing. Right now they have better rates on the 2023s than the 2024s because they're trying to sell the 2023s, which I was okay with on the bike because like I said, it's not a big difference. On the truck, it's a little bit different because the 2024s are completely refreshed. They have a different front end, a different interior. 2023s don't. So that's kind of why I went for a 2024 GMC instead of the 2023. But with BMW, same winglets, same colors on the bike. Only thing different is like the SOS button, and I think maybe like one or two things. It's nothing huge. That was a deal breaker for me. But the interest rate definitely would have been, because I'm pretty sure the interest rate was probably going to be higher, a lot higher. I would say at least in the 3s. Just my opinion, what I think it would be, you know. But that's the truth. And like I said, I'm never gonna sugarcoat shit. I'm gonna tell you straight up the way it is. Nothing on this channel is sponsored. So, but if you guys do want to sponsor me, you know, you could go ahead and send me some free shit. I wouldn't mind. But I'd still give you the full honest truth about the product. Like I said, shout out to everyone that's been showing love on the last 2 videos. And yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, all that good shit. If you guys want to check me out on Instagram, TikTok, all my names are the same as it is on YouTube, aurora.s1kk. So if you guys want to see like my other shit, you guys can come through, you know. And shout out to my I'm assuming you're a subscriber as well, but he also followed me on Instagram. His name is JixerJosh1K. Shout out to him. He does he creates content as well. He just followed me, and I love showing love back. Thank you for showing love to me. So yeah, hopefully you guys liked this video, and if you guys didn't, well, too bad, so sad. Catch you guys on the next one. Bye.